Yo guys, this is Al again and welcome back to my channel. No more introduction needed. Let's talk about One Piece and this time about the 4 emperors. I want to talk about these 4 because I feel that Oda is cooking something big, something that will rock the One Piece world. Because I think these 4 is building their fleet. Or more like, Oda is integrating the pirate world into 4 giant fleets. You heard me right, Oda is incorporating all the pirates in the One Piece world, and they'll be under the flag of 4 different pirates. First, Buggy the Clown. We all know who this stupid clown is. Buggy the Clown, the user of Barabara no Mi and the new addition to the Emperors. When he escaped Impel Down, he brought with him ex-convicts and ex-pirates and made a crew of his own comprising those notorious people. Just like Luffy and the rest of the Emperors, he has this peculiar charisma or whatnot that makes people get attracted to him in a way. Just like how Luffy attracts people around him, as Mihawk said it in Marineford. He may be stupid, idiot, funny, and a fool, but this clown definitely has the making of a commander. A funny one, but definitely a gatherer of peculiar people. In addition to that, he became a warlord of the sea and had gained more additions to his fleet that even included the new giant pirates led by Hyruddin, though the giants left eventually. When the warlord system was abolished, and when the previous emperors were brought down by the new generation, he became one of the new emperors. He definitely possesses something, a charisma that attracts people and somehow works things in his favor. And he even has, under his beck and call, no, just joking, but for whatever reason, made the Cross Guild together with Crocodile and Hawkeye. Now look here, these two, Crocodile and Mihawk, are few of the strongest in the One Piece world. One was called the Marine Hunter, and the other the previous leader of the Baruch Works. I'm pretty sure when chapter 1056 was released, you too was surprised to see these 3 together. That time, I myself can't even think of any reason why, out of nowhere, Oda grouped these 3 together. Buggy has gained the allegiance of Dracule Hawkeye Mihawk, Sir Crocodile, and other some notorious pirates yet to be known. The gathering was funny and hilarious, but in the end, Buggy got into an organization with these 2. But with the new releases of One Piece, I finally came to a thought that Oda is rebuilding the pirate hierarchy of One Piece. Second, right after the war in Wano, out of the 3 billion belly men, Luffy, Law, and Kid, Blackbeard, one of the 4 emperors, met another powerhouse in the pirate world, that is Trafalgar Deepwater Law. Before, when chapter 1063 was released, the world was stunned to see the battle between Blackbeard and Law. It is kinda ridiculous to think that after the battle of Law against Big Mom, an emperor, or maybe empress, he met his second emperor to face, that is Blackbeard. It kinda made me think, what is Oda thinking? Why did he make Law confront Blackbeard now that Law has gained a footing in the New World after defeating Big Mom? Why did he make Law confront an emperor after an emperor? And now, it is becoming clearer, and let me repeat why. That is because Oda is regrouping the pirate world into 4 fleets. I think, after Blackbeard and Law's battle, Law will become a fleet commander of Blackbeard. He may be the 10th Titanic captain or what. Why did I think that? Let me bring up what Law said to Blackbeard in their battle. He said, "Let's settle this. The winner takes all." And this all does not only apply to the road poneglyphs or whatever treasure Law has in a ship. It also means his crew. I know it is kinda sad to think that Law will become a member of the Blackbeard Pirates after he has gained fame and a fan club, but I think that is what Oda is planning to do. How do you explain the appearance of Blackbeard's ship in Egghead Island then? That must mean he won his fight against Law. If Blackbeard did not gain the devil fruit power of Law, then Law maybe had given his allegiance to him. It is either death or submission in Law's case, and I think it is the latter that Law chose, maybe to compromise the lives of his crew. The third. You all know what I'm thinking. It is actually very obvious now after the release of the new chapter and after everything I've said. The Kid Pirates will either be completely out of the picture or the Kid Pirates will be under the Redhaired Pirates flag. You see where I'm coming from? Buggy has created Cross Guild with Crocodile and Mihawk. Blackbeard has gained Kuzan and maybe the Heart Pirates as well. And Shanks will gain the Kid Pirates after the Giant Pirates. Because I don't believe Oda will just remove Kid out of the picture. He is one of the supernovas and a character of One Piece that definitely holds a serious role. And being defeated in just one attack kinda discredited his accomplishments in Wano Kingdom. I mean, even the way the narrator narrated the annihilation of the Kid Pirates is the same as how the narrator narrated the annihilation of the Strat Pirates back in Shabondi Archipelago. This is curious. That is why I firmly believe Kid will have his comeback in a way we don't expect, and that is by being under the flag of the Redhaired Pirates. He was so fixated at defeating Shanks due to a reason we don't know yet. Of all the emperors, Kid first targeted Shanks. Shanks was his first in the list of people he wants to bring down, I don't know why, but he must have a reason for this. And now that he was totally and helplessly defeated one-on-one, I find no reason for him to pursue Shanks anymore. His crew even surrendered to Shanks and was completely obliterated. If Oda decides the kid pirates to live, I can only think of one way, and that is by traversing the seas under the Redhaired Pirates. I mean, who else can help them other than the funny and surprisingly weak pirates under Shanks' fleet, or the Giants of Elbaf, who we all know is under Shanks? It's just the same as how Ace came to be the second fleet commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. Ace wanted to become the Pirate King and make his name be renowned to the world, yet he became a fleet commander of Whitebeard and was even fixated to make Whitebeard the Pirate King. The same scenario in a different generation. Now lastly, Luffy will acquire a fleet of scientific geniuses. Back in Dressrosa Island, after the battle, he gained 7 strong pirate fleets commanded by Cavendish of the Beautiful Pirates, Bartolomeo the Cannibal of the Bardo Club, Sai of the Hapo Navy, Destruction Cannon Ideo of the Ideo Pirates, Warrior Leo of the Tontara Pirates, Hyrudin of the New Giant Pirates, and Massacre Ruler Urlumbus of the Yonta Maria Grand Fleet. In addition to them, we have Bo Hancock of the Kuja Pirates. Luffy's pirate fleet is made up of beauties, brutes, martial artists, and more, but he does not have the brain fleet, and I think these ex-marine scientists fit the description. Since they're already out of the hands of the Marines, and were even hunted down, maybe it is time that they change their allegiance. Maybe they will be under the Straw Pirates flag, or they could join the Revolutionary Army, which is definitely an ally of the Straw Pirates, having Luffy's father as the leader and Luffy's brother as the right hand. One way or another, these science people will be under Luffy's beck and call, taking into consideration that the Straw Hats help them. Moreover, I can't think of any direction Bonnie is going to pursue but to be under Luffy. Luffy saved her and helped her, so maybe she's bound to be under Luffy. It is not hard to imagine this, since 2 of the Shichibukai already happened to be under Luffy. That is Jinbei and Boa. Roronoa Zoro, his right-hand man, and the Supernova is already under his beck and call, so a new Supernova underling is not that hard to imagine. So there you have it. I firmly believe Oda is trying to reshape the hierarchy of the pirates in One Piece world, and they'll be under these 4 men: Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, and Buggy. Now, there are still a lot of notorious group of pirates I haven't mentioned, the defeated ones like the Doflamingo family, Beast Pirates, Big Mom Pirates, and others. So question, where do you think they'll give their allegiance to? Will it be to the Emperors? Or will they be under the Marines since they're captured and all? What do you guys think? Comment down below.